Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to a new video. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make your reverb sound big and how to make it sound clean and all that good stuff. So I got this request from an Instagram poll that I did. I asked you guys what you wanted to see on the next video, and I got a few suggestions about how to make your reverb sound clean and just reverb tips in general. So that's what I'm going to be showing you today. I already have a MIDI here, which is from a track by Pitchback, which is called Cosmic Dark. So this melody is actually quite good because it has these gaps in between the notes. So it's going to be good to show you one technique that I use quite a bit. It has used like a lot in like hardstyle and big room as well recently. So yeah, let's get right into it. So I'm just gonna load up like a simple chord preset probably. Okay, so I found this really cool sound. So now it sounds like this. We're obviously gonna disable the delay and reverb from the plugin itself. I'm probably gonna have to layer this so it doesn't sound too bad. Let's just use the other one. Yeah, this one should be good enough. Let's just add it here as well. Okay, so this is not going to be a remix, so obviously the sounds are not going to be accurate, but this is just to show you an example. Okay, so we have both of our instruments linked to the mixer, and what we're going to do is we're going to create a separate insert just dedicated for the reverb. So we're going to call this reverb. You can also change the color if you like. I usually don't do this in my projects. I just sometimes name stuff, but I just leave the color as it is. But it's just better for you guys to sort of understand what's going on here. So we're just gonna link both of our instruments to this reverb channel, like so. Make sure to disable it here. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do is load up our reverb plugin. So I like using Arts Acoustic Reverb. I don't quite recommend you guys use the Fruity Reverb if you want like this kind of huge sound, because I don't know, I find the plugin a bit limiting, and like the sound is a bit metallic, I feel like. But there's also other free great options like Valhalla Vintage Verb. I think that one's still free, so you can also get that one. But for now we're gonna use the Arts Acoustic Reverb. So I'm just gonna load in a preset that I have. So for reverb, make sure that you can see here in the EQ, you want to make sure that your reverb doesn't have any sort of low end, because that will end up making the reverb sound a bit muddy sometimes. Sometimes you might want a bit of, you know, body and low end in your reverb, but for most cases in like big room and all these sort of EDM genres, you don't want your reverb taking up that space, because you're gonna have other instruments doing that. So I think most plugins have this EQ part. If we go here to Fruity Reverb 2, okay, so here you have like the low cut and a high cut, and here it just says EQ, but it's the exact same thing. So yeah, I'm just gonna play the reverb right now, just as it is. So it doesn't sound bad, but it doesn't sound great either. It sounds a bit sort of messy. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna load up Fruity P controller, and make sure this one is before the reverb. So I'm just gonna use my scroll wheel, just put it up, and now the order of the plugins are changed. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna right click here on the mix level and click here link to controller. So I'm gonna choose here peak and then inverted. So basically what this is gonna do is it's gonna take the input of the sound, and it's gonna like duck the reverb. So when the sound is playing, there's very little reverb playing, and it sort of cleans up the sound quite a lot, as you will be able to hear. Now for me, this sounds way better than just this. As you can hear, the reverb is like getting ducked down when the sound is playing, and it's going back up when there's like a gap. So That's a really good tip. I always do this in my tracks when I want the reverb to sound really huge. So next technique I'm going to be showing you is also really simple, and it's a technique very widely used. So we're going to load up another reverb. Okay, I can just use Fruity reverb for this one. I'm just going to load in a preset I have. If you want, you can just pause the video and copy these settings if you like. Okay, so for this one we're just going to create an automation clip with the wet level here. So we're just gonna right click, create automation clip, and we're gonna put this all the way down, and we're gonna bring it up in these gaps. So you can just do it like that, like this. I'm gonna do it for all the big gaps. I'm not gonna do it in the small ones because sometimes that can sound a bit off. So you gotta be a bit aware of where you're gonna do this reverb effect. Alright, so I think that's good. Maybe here as well. Alright, so let's check it out now. So as you can hear, there's this kind of whoosh effect going on with the reverb. So this also enhances those sort of empty spaces that you have. It's really good to really fill up the whole mix as well. Just adding these little extra details and extra automations can really help your sound to come alive a little bit and make it sound much bigger than just simply just saturating the reverb. You can also do this with like delays and stuff, which I also use. So that's it for the video. If you guys have any questions, just make sure to drop them down below. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. See you soon.